All right, join me in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Just to clarify some things for those that are new. We have trustee Finkbeiner on Zoom and we are allowed to do that and he is allowed to vote because we have a quorum of 3 other board members here. So we have to have a minimum of 3 for him to be able to vote via Zoom. So, all right. Starting off, we are going to do the public hearing. Public hearing number 1. Pursuant to Village Law, Section 6-610, the Village of Homer Board of Trustees will hold a public hearing to dedicate 2 new thoroughfares and affix their names therein within the Village of Homer. That being Hastings Court with a road conveyance running north and south and exiting onto D Street with a road conveyance running east and west and exiting onto Route 11. Do we have anybody from the public that would like to comment on this? Anybody at all?
Hi. Just a quick question. I like the idea. Just get with the fire department when we're gonna number these so that if you're gonna go to Hastings, is that what you're calling it?
Say again?
Hastings.
Hastings.
Hastings. So if you just for our numbering purposes, I don't want to take a left when somebody called 911 when we should have took a right. That's my only, I guess, like we'll figure out the split in the middle and when the properties align, that's my only ask so that we can know which way to go. Because I'm sure if you call 911 and you see the fire department take the wrong turn and you're waiting for them, then that's all. So just when numbering houses, I would like to be involved in how
We'll be working with county planning on that.
Okay. I just wanted to put that in your ears all.
Will do.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, anybody else to speak? Anybody else to speak? Last time, anybody else to speak? All right, the public hearing is now closed. And we'll move on to the regular Village of Homer meeting agenda. And I will take a motion to approve the minutes from June 10th, 2025.
Make that motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second that.
Discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? None heard? Carried. All right, treasurer's report. Authorize the payment of the bills.
I'll make a motion that we authorize the payment of the bills from the A Fund vouchers number 356 through 414 in the amount of $271,044,08. From the F and G Fund vouchers 110 through 123 in the amount of $23,746,034. Sorry.
Want to do that one again?
Yes, please.
Okay, go ahead. Strike that for the back. I'm starting all. Go ahead, start.
Okay, from the A Fund. Now it's all downhill. Vouchers number 356 through 414 in the amount of $271,044,008. And from the F and G Fund vouchers number 110 through 123 in the amount of $23,746.34.
Second.
Second.
Discussion. I just want everybody to know that of the A fund, the 271,000, 191,000 of that is from the CHIPS program for roads, and that is reimbursable. So that's money that will be coming back to us.
How soon,
Oh, come on, state. All right.
A year?
No.
Oh, September, October, October.
That's one of the reasons why we were doing this now is when getting it paid is so that we can, the sooner we pay it, the sooner we get reimbursed. So, all right, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None heard, carried. Okay, privilege of the floor. Mike, would you like to?
Okay, I can go.
Yeah.
So the town's been very busy, just as the village has been. Fortunately, we got a pushback for the down lower level renovations. The town board, we vetted all the numbers, we went with the lowest bidders, we had quite successful number of bidders that bid on this project, so I was very happy with that. We're gonna end up spending 1.3 million, my town board approved up to 1.3 million for the renovation stuff. Our actual bids came in at 1.128. But I wanted a 15% contingency because y'all know what happens.
Mhm.
So we got that built in, so I'm gonna be signing contracts next Wednesday.
Really?
So we're gonna get this thing up and running. There's the start date contractually is supposed to be 1st of September. The other contractors reached out, wanted to know if they could start earlier, and I said, by all means. So we're gonna get that, and the completion date is sometime in January, if everything goes well. So that is exciting. It's gonna be different traffic pattern around here. Shouldn't really affect anything up here. But downstairs, I mean, we're gonna lose that facility for a while, so we're. And there's gonna be a little bit more noise, and then eventually they gotta cut holes up through some of the offices to get up in the upstairs. But that's all exciting. I mean, good news, we've been working on this, seems like forever. So that'll be up and going, and we're going there. Our highway department, we started a renovation project there too, so I got 2 building projects going simultaneously. Plus everything else. We got the chips and just like you guys, so we're very busy. It's all coming together. I guess the most exciting thing is we are gonna have an emergency generator. As part of the bid project, Pat and I, we're gonna get together, we're gonna find the best placement of it out there for future expansion, if that's so needed, but. And then, I mean, so this building will be secure 24/7. So with that, I mean, I'm still waiting, the sales tax is still in flux. I talked to Brian Fitch today, he might have some news for me tonight on that, I mean, we thought we had a deal. The city looked like they were gonna preempt, now I don't know if they got their tail wet, and or maybe you can update better on that, but. So I don't know, something's going on there, but we had an agreement all worked out, the towns and villages, we all had an agreement worked out, so everything is standing still. The only positive to that, because they're dragging their feet so long, that they're gonna have to honor the existing agreement for another year. I believe, so because it's gotta be at least 6, 7 months notice before they can enact this, and they haven't even approved anything yet. Which is good for us, for the towns and the villages. So, other than that, that's about all I have.
Thanks, Mike.
Congratulations on getting those signed, the bid signed and all that. It's nice. You're going.
Yep, it's gonna be good. I mean, I was looking forward to having the police department here and
Yeah.
making this truly a community building. That was our
Yeah.
goal. It was really our goal.
Reed?
Bounce from the town over to the county. The supervisor on the subject of sales tax really covered it all. There's been no movement on it since the city of Cortland pulled out last month. The legislature does meet this Thursday at 6 p.m. on the 3rd floor. The central topics for consideration primarily is the merger of several departments into a Department of Public Works. It's going to be the Buildings and Grounds Department, Weights and Measures, and Highway will merge into one Public Works Department with a Commissioner of Public Works. There are some salary changes and position changes in there that are a bit of matter of contention because of ongoing spending issues that the county has. I have yet to see what a cost savings this merger does for the county specific to the dollars and cents. I'm sure it's there somewhere. I just have yet to see it. But other than that, that is the main topic for this month and next month. Oh, I forgot. We're on vacation next month. So we will not be there next month. I will still be around in town, happy to take any calls and work with anybody for the month of July while we are not meeting as regularly scheduled.
Thanks, Reed. All right.
One more.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tim?
We're taking the seniors, so if anybody wants to know, they're coming to county building,
Oh, okay, that's great news.
just so, I mean, I don't know if that would be something that. That got out, what happened to them, Doug and I are working with them.
Perfect, thank you.
When you moving it out.
I don't know, he's talking wherever you guys, never need know, I guess.
Senior's gonna vacate the building by the end of July.
Okay,
I've already told him that. I got a meeting with him again tomorrow. I'll be not happy.
Well, so,
okay.
Been in progress for 3 years, so.
we'll talk,
We can do some coordinations.
so you've already approved it, so.
Yeah. Alright. Sorry about that, Tim. Anybody else?
No, I know the question will come up,
Okay.
you know as well as I do.
Alright.
What will happen to them, so we're
Alright. Next up, grants update. So had a meeting with Toma and our state representative. And this is the linear park packet. We are set for a $244,000 reimbursement. Pending our board approval to close this out.
It's ready for final closeout.
Say again?
Ready for final closeout. When people started submitting, but, you know.
Yeah, all we need to do is give our blessing now. Because this project would start in 2015 and we are closing this in 2025. Has been on for 10 years. It triggers a mandatory audit. Okay, so when somebody tosses out audit, sometimes people get concerned that something wrong was done. All right, the only reason we are doing it there an audit is because this took 10 years. Okay, so talked with our state rep. They think that we are solid and they have no concerns because they're involved with it too. So my recommendation is that we approve this final and move on with the reimbursement. Just need what kind of motion would I
We're
need?
not, there's some costs that they deemed ineligible, the demolition costs specifically. Just want a motion to not seek those costs, and just leave with what's final cost breakdowns, expenses that have already been submitted.
So I would entertain a motion to go with the final cost breakdown as laid out and submission to the state.
You gotta make a motion to support that, to go with the final cost as is laid out. And not include the demolition cost, which is separate, so that we can close this project and get the reimbursement that we promised for so long.
Can I get a second?
I second that.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Great. It'd be nice to have that closed out. No one can start phase two. We don't have. What's that?
Big
No.
binder for phase
Oh,
two?
no, no. Hopefully a lot quicker too. Any other grants updates that, still working on the dam, that'll be done by the end of this week for the RFP. We on track for that, Dan?
Hopefully to have it at the next meeting. in
Next
July.
week, okay? And then still no, reimbursement yet from the salt shed, but,
All costs have been submitted, just have not heard back from the state.
right, we're waiting on them again, anyways. All right, did I miss anything with grants update, Dan?
Nope, simulated costs are still yet to be submitted as well, so that's working through that.
Okay. All right. Next up is the LoSAP auditor agreement. So of the three that I reached out to, really only one came back with what we can use. The cost is $7,000 and a little bit more than what I was expecting. However, because we didn't have as many firefighters sign up for the program, we are still well under what we budgeted for this. So this organization does LoSAP, so we're getting a known quantity, a known entity to do this.
They do say it's an estimate.
Yes, yeah. We can do up to, we can say up to, and then if it comes back anything further, we'll come back.
Yeah.
I think we should move forward with it. I think that, they know their business. The cost might be a little higher than we were hoping, but not extraordinarily out of whack with what we expected to spend. We certainly need to provide for this audit to keep the program going. And as you said, it's covered by other expenditures that we've already approved because those stuff came in under budget.
Get a motion to accept to authorize me to sign the letter of engagement.
I'm gonna make a motion to authorize the signing of the letter of engagement for the LoSAP auditor.
Up to
Up to $7,000.
$7,000.
Discussion. Ed, are you good?
Yes, I'm good. As
All
I
right.
said in my email. I'm
Oh, I
good with
didn't-
this.
Sorry, I missed your email.
Oh, okay. I said I was agreeing and it was high, but then again, you got no choice. You got to do it.
Got it. All right. Got a motion, got a second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any negatives? Any no's? None heard? Motion carries. All right. Trying to organize and I'm getting more disorganized. New business. I would like to welcome and congratulate Mary Ellen Rathborn, who I swore in this afternoon as our new Mary Ellen Stevens. All right, as our new village treasurer. And with that, we need to approve her to have access to all NVD accounts.
I make a motion that we approve our new village treasurer to have access to all NBD accounts.
Can I get a
I
second?
second that.
Discussion? She started her second day of left seat, right seat ride with Jim, and things are going well, so. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? None heard, motion carried. This is there. You'll see we have a notice of public hearing for the annexation of certain properties along Wolf Road. According to the procedure, it needs to be a joint town village public hearing for the annexation, which is on July 9th. It'll be here at 6:30 PM for those that can make it. I would prefer to have as many as we can. However, we've already been on record that we have no issues or concerns. But I will be here and I encourage anybody else to as well. Mike, do you have anything to add on this one?
Town will be advertising it, so I don't think it's necessary that we both advertise. It's gonna go on the post standard and the corporate standard.
Okay.
The town's position is okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. It makes. I mean, you guys are the ones that are getting hurt. It's not, doesn't make any difference to us, but it does make sense.
And it helps, and it's.
I know it helps the
It's the
homeowner.
fair thing to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. So that would not require a motion, that's just an FYI. We do need to approve the CDBG housing grant application, which is in the packet.
Need some signatures after the meeting.
Say again?
Need some signatures from you after the meeting.
Okay.
And make a motion that we approve the CDB housing grant application.
Second that.
So discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None heard, motion carried. I do have an audible here. Now, we have in our policy to authorize a one-time pool credit policy. Maureen has received some of those, but she has not had a chance to review them all. So what I'm looking for is a motion to authorize Maureen to process the pool credits in accordance with our standards and policy.
Make motion for Maureen to authorize the pool credits in accordance with our standards and policies.
Can I get a second?
Second that.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? None heard. Motion carried. Okay. No comments by the attorney. Comments by board member. Ed, we'll start with you.
I'm loving it here at camp. It's hot. I certainly hope you guys are cool in there, which I'm sure you are. But anyhow, good news on the park. So that's 244K that we could put into our reserve balance. So that's really good. So congratulations, 10 years. I know that started before you and I, Pat, got elected in 2015. And that was one of the things we tried to fix right off the bat. It's been a nightmare, but we solved it. So thank you to all involved. Over.
Thanks, Ed. Ed Porter.
I don't have too much to say other than I'm looking forward to touring the fire department. I've only been in there a couple times in my whole life, and I'm excited to see what that all looks like and how they operate, and they're gonna tell me about that. I'm looking forward to that. And also having time to do the same up at the cemetery to see how that operation runs, and also looking for people who want to be on the beautification committee. So anybody listening, not too many there, but maybe they'll pick this up and watch it later. Looking for people who want to contribute to the beautification committee. So there you go.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you. I don't have anything for tonight.
Okay. I got some things. So No Mow May is over and most everyone is caught up. But just a friendly reminder, there are a few that need to catch up. The weather's definitely been dry enough lately. Second is I ask everybody to, again, be cognizant of what you're putting in the recycling. We're starting to slip again. We've had this, it kind of ebbs and flows, so we need to re-engage that. I ask people to look at your recycling flyer and make sure that you are not putting garbage in your recycling bin. Hoses are not recyclable, okay? So, and last thing I have is the railroad has been doing some upgrades. I know for some that have been down Clinton Street when it is after a torrential downpour, you can almost sail across the one crossing. They have found one of the drains and they are now investigating to find the other drain on the north side of the road. So hopefully that'll happen. Okay. Wow, we lost our Kevin Smith. I was gonna say, questions from the media. Wow. I must have been really boring tonight. Okay. We do not need to go into executive session. So I will look for a motion to adjourn.
I offer a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? None heard? We are.